So what's going on, YouTube family? I'm back with another video, and this one, uh, some of y'all probably gonna be like, "What is up with all these anime-related videos?" But if you haven't caught in some of the other videos, I am very big in anime. I very much love it, and hopefully some of these videos will help you to get into it as well. Because if you're not into it, you're missing out on a really big world of a whole lot of awesomeness. And just like with any particular type of TV, it actually gives you different genres. So it's not just like a whole bunch of craziness, a whole bunch of um, people who are, you know, just have no girlfriends, sit at home with them in their mom's basement and all that kind of stuff like that. It's nothing of that particular sort. Well, I'm not gonna say that those type of people don't exist at all, but there are normal people who actually love and enjoy anime very much. So, anyway, not to get on the soapbox about that, I may actually make a video about that because that is something that I could actually pose a video about anyway. But this particular video is going to be about, again, another Naruto video. As you can see, kind of came dressed a little bit for the occasion. Got my Hidden Leaf Ninja headband on, but I like to wear it around my neck. Here's what it is. Anyway, so in this video, I want to talk about how casually they just slid in this one piece of information. Like, okay, like some characters in anime, you never ever see who their parents are. Like Goku, it took a long time for us to actually find out his lineage and all that other kind of stuff, who his dad was, and then we just recently with the newest movie found out who his mom was or what she even looked like, which is common. Like Luffy, we don't know what his parents look like. Well, actually, we do know what his dad looks like, but we have no earthly idea what his mom looks like. But again, the main topic of this particular conversation is Naruto. For the longest time, we didn't know what his parents looked like. Of course, he has to have parents because he wouldn't be born unless he has created them, and didn't get that vibe in any part of it. So we knew that wasn't the case. Either way, when they do finally decide to like bring it up, we're like, you know, who in the world is Naruto's parents? Does he look like his mom? Does he look like his dad? Then, one episode, they did that ominous view of him. Someone was talking about him, and they talked about they wasn't even saying. They didn't even say Naruto's dad directly. They just was like they was talking about the dude, and then they showed a picture of him from behind where he was looking back like that type of picture. So it's like, come on, man. But when you show that picture, who else in the series looks exactly like that? You didn't even have to wonder about who he was. It was like obvious. Okay, either this guy, they're not even talking about him being Naruto's dad, but he clearly has to be related to him in some way, shape, form, or fashion. He has to be related to him because he looks way too much like him. So as time progresses, I just recently seen the episode where, if you're familiar with the show, then you know who I'm talking about. Speaking of which, spoilers by the way. Freaking Tsunade and Jiraiya were having a conversation talking about, you know what, it's kind of interesting how they did this, and this. And then Tsunade was actually like, he actually looks more like his dad, but he acts more like his mom. And then Jiraiya was like, yeah, you're right. And then they actually had the flashback. And then they was talking about, you know what, That's the dude that they were talking about, and then they just randomly showed the woman. That's a really odd way to just throw the mom in there. I'm just like, what in the world? How does that happen? Like, why does the mom always get the little insert right there like that, and then the dad is like talked about, but they don't really know like who is this guy. Well, of course, in this particular case, the fourth Hokage happens to be one of the most important people in the whole entire series because he was the one who, one, stopped the nine-tailed demon fox from destroying their village 16 years ago at this particular point. Secondly, he is the one who put the demon fox spirit into Naruto, which brings up a whole nother thing. What is the deal with parents and fathers specifically putting these demons into their children? What is this ritual? What's going on with that? I'm not sure what's going on with this, but the same thing happened to Gaara, if I'm not mistaken. His dad was the Kazekage of his village, and he was the one who put his dad was the one who put him the one-tailed spirit demon in him. What's going on with that? And then from the land of fire. Well, the whole thing is the land of fire almost, but from the fire temple, that one kid that got I can't think of his name right offhand. Dang it! But he got the shaft because his dad took like the leftovers, so to speak, of Naruto being trapped with the nine-tailed demon fox, and his dad took that and put it into his son. So it's like, come on, man, what's the deal with these dads and this crazy situation with them putting in demon spirits into their newborn kids? Like, what's going on with that? Why is that a thing? I don't understand. Anyway, that is kind of cool though. I mean, that does kind of say that you're destined for greatness because you have the ability to, one, subdue the power of this demon that has been forced into your body. Secondly, if you aren't able to actually do anything with it, that means that you're going to eventually be able to own that power and use it for yourself. So that's actually not too bad. So it's a jerk move on the father's part because I'm like, why is that like a big thing? And then not only that, but the whole the series phrase for it is Jinchuriki, but the fact that every single time a kid gets that particular honor, the village that it belongs to gets treated like a social leper, that ostracized the life out of this kid, and he always gets treated like a jerk. Well, no, rather the people of the village always treat them like a jerk, which is how it ended up with the story of why Gaara was so crazy at first and freaking wanted to kill everybody until he met Naruto, and then Naruto was like, man, I was in your same shoes when I was a kid. People treated me in all kind of way. They was mean to me. They bullied me and all that kind of other stuff. But come to find out, instead of wallowing in pain and being such crybaby and stuff, I did everything I could to make people want to be around me. I annoyed people. I played games with them. I was childish. I did all this, and it ended up working. People actually started liking me for some weird reason. That's weird, but I guess because some people do actually like the class clown. I would know because I was one as a kid myself. But either way, all this stuff was just like crazy. Like finding out all this stuff in succession was kind of like mind blowing. But either way, I ain't gonna harp too much more on this because I don't want the video to be too long. But in any sense, you guys, you tell me how y'all felt when my Naruto fans who have seen this already, you know what you're talking about and all that kind of stuff. Tell me how you felt when you seeing all this transpire and what you think so far. Because I'm telling you, again, mind blown. Um, but leave in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, people. Please share. Don't forget that one very important thing. Share. I'll hit y'all up in the next video. Peace.